Have you ever wondered why you follow your favorite YouTuber's regimen and it just does not react to your hair in the same way? Or you have tried these highly recommended products but have not been seeing the results? Maybe what you truly should be asking is, what is my hair porosity? Wagwan, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Sashelle, and guys, first and foremost, I have to apologize for the inconsistency. Your girl has been super busy, but thank you for being a part of the family. If you are a returning subscriber, if you are new to the channel, join the family. We have an awesome family here. Before I go into the video, guys, I just want to let you guys know that I'm doing a bit of switch up on my channel, and that is because a lot of times that I put out videos, I see persons comment down below and have been asking me questions, and sometimes in that same video I had covered and given them an answer to their questions, but I realized that maybe the videos are too packed with information, and because of that they are a bit lengthy. So going forward, I'm trying to do shorter videos in hopes that persons can go ahead and watch it in entirety, so all your questions can be answered, guys. So with those housekeeping matters out of the way, let us now talk about what we're gonna do today. As you know, I speak highly about studying your hair, so for this year I'm really focusing on getting out that content to you in learning your hair, and the first part of doing that is understanding your hair type. In this particular video, I will be talking about hair porosity, why understanding hair porosity is important, and I'm going to specifically focus on high porosity hair. I'll be putting out other videos. We'll be speaking to low porosity and medium porosity. So without further ado, let us get into the video. In order to understand hair porosity, we have to look at the structure of the hair and the hair shaft. Now, the hair shaft is made up of 3 layers. They are the cuticle, the cortex, and the medulla. The cuticle of the hair is the outer protective layer making up 10% of the hair shaft, consisting of keratin scales which overlaps to look like shells. The state of the hair depends on the state of these outer shells. The cortex, which is the middle part of the hair, which makes up 85%, dictates the thickness, color, and texture of hair. This layer has a protein nature and consists entirely of keratin. The medulla is at the hair's core and is only present in the hair growing on the head. Let us now understand how hair differs based on porosity and how different types of hair reacts to different type of products. So in order for your hair to be healthy, basically oils and moisture and all of those hydrating products have to basically pass through the cuticles into the cortex easily. But then, you know, based on how the structure of the cuticles are, whether they are tight or whether they're loose, that will determine the state of your hair or how easy or how hard it is to get your hair to its healthiest state. So let us look at high porosity hair. So the characteristics of high porosity hair is that it allows the cuticles are a bit more opened up and they are more separated and further apart. This causes moisture to be easily absorbed into the hair, but as easy as it is to absorb into the hair, that is how easy it is to lose the moisture. So you will find that those types of hair get dry very easily and they are more frizzy and more coarse in texture because moisture gain is quick, but moisture loss is even quicker. So persons with high porosity hair, when they are air drying, don't have much problems with their hair drying because water is absorbed into the hair quicker. But the thing with this type of hair is that any hair that becomes easily dried, easily frizzy and coarse and all of that, you know that that type of hair breaks easily, because then the elasticity in the hair, which is based on moisture retention and protein balance and all of that, is kind of a bit on the lower scale when you have high porosity hair. So your hair won't retain a lot of moisture, hence making it more prone to breakage, and it will shed excessively. I think somewhere along the line I had heard someone ask me, can my hair porosity change? And the answer to that is yes. Our hair is in its healthiest state when we are just born, and then we can be born with a certain type of porosity hair, but that can change based on how we take care of our hair or the products that we use. Now, if you use blow dryers a lot of heat styling tools, and your hair is chemically damaged, like over processed, or if you're constantly outdoors and exposed to air, then the possibility of your hair porosity increasing to a higher state kind of goes up. So even though porosity is genetics and you're born into your hair being a particular type of way, there are certain external factors that can lead your hair to change its porosity. So we know what is high porosity. Now, what products works best for persons with high porosity hair? So my first tip to persons who have high porosity hair is that try to use cold water when you're washing out your hair during wash day. And why is this so? Because remember that the cuticles are very open and there are gaps between the cuticles when you have high porosity hair. If you know how hot water works, it helps to open up the pores even more. So the cuticles will open even more when you apply heat to your hair. You want to have cold water, which basically helps to keep it close, or it keeps the cuticles as close together as is possible and not open up to receive and let out too quickly. Then you want to look at butters and those thicker products that will basically help to moisturize your hair, because the thicker the product is, then you will be able to retain much more of the moisture in your hair than if the products are lighter. So go for butters and oils. Don't skip your moisturizing and sealing, and if you have to do this like 3 times a week, 2 times a week, depending on how dry your hair is, go ahead and do that. If you have to do it nightly, go ahead and do that. So you go in with my preferred method is the liquid cream oil. So you go in with your moisturizing and your sealing, and you want to ensure that you do that at least even to your ends nightly, and that just ensure that you have subsequent amounts of moisture in your hair, so that when your hair does its thing, then you will be able to have enough moisture to kind of supplement your hair. And if you should go in and you should get your hair straightened or blow dried and all of that, always use a heat protectant to minimize the effect of heat on your hair. So regardless of hair porosity, you know that heat protectant is definitely good, but even more with high porosity. And one of the effects that heat styling tools have on the hair is definitely drying your hair out. So because of this, you want to ensure that you minimize heat completely, or you go ahead and always use a heat protectant on your hair. So guys, that is all we have on high porosity hair. I hope that you have learned something, and if you are someone who has high porosity hair, comment down below and let me know, guys. The next part of the series will be going into low porosity hair. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you like this series. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you're not already a part of the channel, and comment down below your hair type, and stay tuned for the next part, which is low porosity hair.